Flirties, we're back with a brand new Flirtini right here on Flirtations. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is life going? Where are you at this season? What's happening? I am here for you. Yes, holding space for this Flirtini today as I have a short story for you, an original short story that I wrote as one of my ambitions. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't, is to write books, but maybe not the books you would think or you may expect. I'm very much inspired by Aesop, by the tales of Peter Rabbit, right? Nursery rhymes, Dr. Seuss. That is my kind of literature that I really enjoy. And one of the books that I'm inspired to write is a collection, a series of short stories. Yes, I have one for you here today. We're going to chat about it a little at the end, but leading into the story, I don't want to influence your thoughts, your perceptions about what to expect, what to anticipate. I just ask that you take a deep breath, you be with this story, these words, take it all in, and whatever you think about it, yeah, we'll check in at the end. All right, this is the story of how the leopard got its spots. Okay. The sun warmed the earth and the tall grasses of the African savanna. The lush landscape was dotted with thorny acacia trees and magnificent baobabs, home to vast herds of animals. The subtle breezes brisked their way through wildebeest, Cape buffalo, and zebra. The gentle hills of the magnificent East African grasslands were abundant with life. On one of those hills, somehow separated from its friends and relatives, was a lone zebra. Or so the zebra thought it was alone. Lurking among the grasses and brush was a leopard. At this point in time, the leopard had a solid sandy hued coat which blended in nicely with the mix of wheat and green grasses of the savannah. The zebra was nonchalantly grazing on some of its favorite tender shoots of grass, unaware of the leopard nearby. The leopard took advantage of the zebra's hungry disposition and crept closer. Suddenly, within striking distance, the leopard sprang into action and the chase was on. The zebra, now quite aware of the leopard, began to gallop away as fast as it could. The leopard seemed to match the zebra stride for stride and grew ever nearer. The zebra, feeling the presence of imminent danger, bolted through the African countryside as fast as it could. Just when the leopard seemed like it had the upper hand, suddenly the zebra's efforts and strategy paid off when it found itself back among its herd. The zebra had cleverly taken the leopard on a path which led back to the safety of its friends and family. Now, faced with the daunting sight of being surrounded by thousands of zebras, ready to turn the tables on the leopard, something unexpected happened. The once lone zebra coated a single front hoof in the silk dirt of the savannah, raised its foreleg to the sky, and in what seemed like might be the last few breaths for the leopard, the zebra instead gently pressed down on the leopard, leaving the pattern of a hoof print. The zebra then began to continue this action until the leopard was covered in spots. You are now more suited to hide among the trees, said the zebra. And in its final gesture to the leopard, the zebra laid its last imprint in the shape of a heart. The leopard, now covered in spots, bolted off through the wilderness and up into a distant tree where it was nearly undetectable. To this day, the leopard makes its home among the trees. And that is the story of how the leopard got its spots. All right, Flirty, what do you think about this story? What are your thoughts? What do you think happened? What does maybe the zebra represent? What does the leopard represent? I see the zebra representing your intuition, your inner knowing, your true self. And the leopard represents anxiety, fear, resistance, overthinking. And without the awareness, just like the zebra was unaware of the leopard nearby, when you do start to overthink and spiral into anxiety and feel rooted in fear as you're moving through your dating life, right? Your relationship, as this is flirtations, after all, sometimes that fear can overtake us. The anxiety, the overwhelm, the self doubt, right? All of that can be completely consuming. and maybe you feel that you're completely surrounded by leopards. They're there lurking in the distance, the nearby foreground in the brush, just waiting for you to make that mistake, waiting for you to fall, waiting for you to slip up. So all of those feelings, thoughts, and emotions can come in, swoop in, and that be really a part of your lived experience. But what did the zebra do? The zebra had some tools and strategies and tricks up its sleeve, up its hooves to outsmart the leopard, to outsmart the fear, the resistance, the self doubt, the anxiety, leaning on its support systems, right? Very important, knowing that a lot of that support comes from within, and then it met, let's say, the fear with compassion, with kindness, but with very firm boundaries. And then yes, by giving the leopard its spots, it can now recognize the fear for exactly what it is. Recognize the leopard no longer able to blend in amongst the grass of the savannah. Now the zebra knows exactly where that leopard lives, knows how to look out for the leopard, knows what to do when the leopard shows up, and has just a lot of confidence within itself that it's going to be okay, that it can outlive, outsmart, outwit, outlast the leopard. So maybe that was a takeaway for you. I don't know. What do you think though? If you're listening to this on Spotify or on YouTube, leave me a comment. Yes, I'd love to see it. You could always send me a DM. We can continue the conversation. I'm very curious to hear what your thoughts are about this Flirtini, about this story, and maybe who you identify with. Do you identify more with the zebra, with the leopard? What do you think? You want to come back to it, listen to the story again? Yeah, really, I thought fun way. Yes, a fun way, interesting way, different way to explore a lot of themes that are going to parallel your dating lives and your relationships. Of course, we're going to experience fear and uncertainty and overwhelm, anxiety, self doubt, right? Is this going to last? Oh my gosh, what if they hurt me? What if I get rejected? All the things, but you get to be like the zebra, have strategies, tips, tricks, boundaries in place so that when, yes, this leopard figure, feeling, experience presents itself, know that you are going to be okay. All right. That was this Flirtini. How the Leopard Got Its Spots. Flirty. Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in, for streaming. Truly could not do any of this without your support. Yeah. If you want more stories, let me know. I already have a few up my own hose, so to speak. Okay, that's going to do it for me, Benjamin, the gay Libra and flirt coach here at Flirt Headquarters. Flirty, I'll see you on the socials or in another episode of Flirtations here in the very near future. With that, happy flirting.